And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
First, let's do this. We've said at the beginning of the show, as we do all shows, that the phone lines are open at any time throughout the show. Now, I just pulled up my AP, Slickhawk, so I'm just going to pull this up cold because I don't see a name or where they're from. You are on the T-Mobile 12th Man Mania show. Who's this?
What's up, Captain Abker?
Oh, it's Commando Dave! All
yes,
right.
sir. And it's great being back on 12th Man Mania on a Seahawks Blue Friday night.
Nice.
Slickhawk, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Commando?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, right out of the chute, let me give a shout-out to my favorite Washington Huskies quarterback, Warren Moon, on the premiere night of his A Football Life. I'll never forget you guys being at the 78 Rose Bowl where his legend began by chopping the mighty Michigan Wolverines down the sides. But what I really will never forget is snatching up the phone like in Double Ought 2 and calling into Locked On Sports and going Hagler and Hearns with David Locke after he had the wild audacity to say on live radio there was no way Warren Moon was a Hall of Famer.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we all know how that turned out.
That's right.
Locke was exiled to Utah with Henry Hill, and Warren Moon was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame along with the Canadian Pro Football Hall of Fame, and now A Football Life episode is another level of an outstanding career. And while I'm giving shout-out, let me give one to the 67,000 Maniacs in Seahawks Stadium, the actual 12th man for the Broncos game. Outstanding job, and what a game, you guys. A game that not only proved how hard it is for opponents in Seahawks Stadium, but also proved that Peyton Manning is still Peyton Manning, but in the end, he wasn't Russell Wilson, who looked like a championship-winning quarterback in overtime by taking his team right down the field like a Seahawks quarterback is supposed to do in OT in Seahawks Stadium. And now the Hawks go back on the road to the other Washington to play the team embroiled in more controversy about his name than Prince during his symbol days. But I don't know, how this thing is going to play out, but when the FCC gets involved, you should probably think about changing your name. But to what? So inspired by Spike and the Impaler song, I went down the alphabet to give the Washington football team, not to be confused with the Washington Huskies football team, some ideas right quick. Bedskins. Virginia's for lovers, and it goes to D.C. Deadskins. Hey, Grateful Dead bands at halftime. What about the Washington Fedskins? Who else should play in FedEx Field? The Headskins. I'll leave that to the 4th and 20 Club to figure out. They could be the Washington Jetskins for Mr. Clampett, or short for Jedi. They could be the Leadskins, the Zeppelin Tribute bands at halftime. What about the Washington Netskins? They already got guys dressing up like hogs, and that's what I'm going to say about that. They could be the Washington Netskins to promote the Affordable Care Act. What about the Tetskins and make Mark Wahlberg part owner? They could be the Wetskins. Don't change the name. Just hire Elmer Fudd as the announcer. And lastly, they could be the Washington Vedskins. Ved's dead and won't care. But the bottom line is, Captain and Slickhawk, I really don't care what the team from Washington, D.C. is called. My only concern is what the Seahawks are called, what the Hawks are called, what the football team from Seattle, Washington is called, defending Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to them shining in the spotlight of Monday night and coming home to play the football team from Dallas that hopes the team from the other football team from Washington never changes its name. So I'm looking for a big Monday night win. Beware of fresh brewed fakers. Go Seahawks, hawk and roll, and stay tuned for Dick Fain on Varsity Football Live.
There he is, Commando! If that guy doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will, man.
I love it.
I love that. The alphabet going down the name.
I like it. What did he say? The Wedskins.
The Wedskins.
Don't change the name. Just have Elmer Fudd do the announcing.
That was great stuff by Commando. The Deadskins, the Grateful Dead tribute team.
I like the Leadskins. Get the lead out.
Get the lead out. That was awesome. That was great stuff.